Focusing on 3 key daily tasks is a practice rooted in simplicity, clarity, and intentionality. In a world filled with distractions and endless to-do lists, this approach offers a way to cut through the noise and focus on what truly matters. It's not about accomplishing everything in a day. It's about identifying and prioritizing the tasks that will have the most meaningful impact. This habit not only enhances productivity, but also provides a sense of purpose and direction that is often missing in a chaotic schedule. The concept of narrowing your focus to 3 tasks may seem counterintuitive at first. After all, most people equate productivity with doing as much as possible in the shortest amount of time. However, this mindset often leads to burnout, frustration, and a lack of real progress. When your attention is scattered across too many tasks, you end up doing a little bit of everything, but not enough of anything. By choosing 3 key tasks, you force yourself to evaluate your priorities and focus your energy on what will yield the greatest results. This practice begins with a moment of reflection each morning. It requires you to pause and ask yourself, what are the 3 most important things I need to accomplish today? These tasks should align with your larger goals and values. They are not random or trivial. They are deliberate and purposeful. This process of selection is as much about what you exclude as what you include. By choosing 3 key tasks, you implicitly decide what is not worth your attention that day. This active elimination is powerful because it frees you from the burden of trying to do it all. Focusing on 3 tasks also encourages deeper engagement with your work. When you know that your day is centered around these specific objectives, you can approach them with a level of focus and commitment that is often impossible when juggling multiple priorities. Instead of multitasking or jumping from one thing to another, you dedicate your full attention to completing each task effectively. This singular focus not only improves the quality of your work, but also allows you to experience the satisfaction that comes from truly immersing yourself in a meaningful activity. Another benefit of this practice is the sense of accomplishment it brings. At the end of the day, it's easy to feel defeated when your to-do list still has dozens of unchecked items. This feeling of incompleteness can erode your confidence and make you feel as though you're constantly falling behind. However, when you focus on 3 key tasks and complete them, you create a sense of achievement. You can end the day knowing that you made meaningful progress, which builds momentum and motivates you to keep going. This approach is also a powerful antidote to procrastination. When faced with a long list of tasks, it's tempting to avoid the ones that feel difficult or overwhelming. By narrowing your focus to 3 key tasks, you remove the option of avoidance. You can't afford to push them aside because they are the core of your day's work. This forces you to confront what needs to be done and take action, even if it's uncomfortable. Over time, this builds a habit of tackling challenges head-on rather than shying away from them. The practice of focusing on 3 key tasks is not rigid. It is adaptable to the realities of life. There will be days when unexpected events arise or emergencies demand your attention. On such days, the beauty of this method is its flexibility. If you can only complete 1 or 2 of your 3 tasks, that's still progress. The point is not perfection, but consistent effort. By maintaining this habit over time, you create a structure that allows you to stay on track even when life feels unpredictable. Furthermore, this practice helps you align your daily actions with your long-term goals. Each task becomes a stepping stone toward a larger purpose. When you consistently choose tasks that matter, you create a sense of coherence between your daily life and your broader aspirations. This alignment is deeply fulfilling because it ensures that your efforts are not wasted on trivialities, but are contributing to something meaningful. Ultimately, focusing on 3 key daily tasks is a practice of intentionality. It's about acknowledging that your time and energy are finite resources and choosing to spend them wisely. It's a way of reclaiming control over your day, ensuring that you are not simply reacting to the demands of others, but actively shaping your own path. This habit, though simple in its execution, has the potential to transform the way you work and live, bringing clarity, purpose, and fulfillment to each day. Daily physical activity is one of the most transformative habits you can adopt, not only for your body, but also for your mind and overall well-being. Movement is an inherent part of being human, yet in modern life it is often neglected. Many of us spend our days sitting at desks, in cars, on couches, leaving our bodies underutilized and our health compromised. Engaging in regular physical activity is not just about fitness, it's about reclaiming a fundamental part of what it means to live fully and vibrantly. The physical benefits of daily movement are well documented. Regular exercise strengthens the heart, improves circulation, and enhances the efficiency of the respiratory system. It helps maintain a healthy weight, improves flexibility and balance, and builds muscle and bone strength. Over time, these effects reduce the risk of chronic conditions like heart disease, diabetes, and osteoporosis. But beyond the long-term health benefits, the immediate effects of daily physical activity are equally compelling. Even a short workout can leave you feeling invigorated, more alert, and ready to tackle the rest of your day. What's often overlooked is the profound impact physical activity has on mental health. Exercise is a natural stress reliever. When you move, your body releases endorphins, chemicals that create a sense of well-being and reduce the perception of pain. These feel-good hormones are why a brisk walk, a run, or even a short stretching session can lift your mood and help you navigate life's challenges with greater resilience. Exercise also reduces levels of cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone, helping to mitigate the effects of chronic stress and anxiety. Daily movement sharpens cognitive function. Physical activity increases blood flow to the brain, which nourishes brain cells with oxygen and nutrients. It also stimulates the production of growth factors, chemicals that promote the formation of new neural connections. Studies have shown that people who exercise regularly tend to have better memory, focus, and problem-solving abilities. Exercise doesn't just improve your physical fitness, it keeps your mind agile and sharp, making you more productive and creative in your daily tasks. Incorporating physical activity into your routine fosters discipline and a sense of accomplishment. Setting aside time each day to move requires commitment, especially in the face of excuses like a busy schedule or low motivation. But each time you choose to show up for yourself, you strengthen your ability to follow through on commitments. Over time, this discipline extends beyond your workouts, influencing other areas of your life, your work, your relationships, and your personal goals. Daily movement is also an act of self-respect and care. When you prioritize physical activity, you send a powerful message to yourself that your health and well-being matter. This simple act of self-prioritization builds a positive relationship with your body. Instead of seeing exercise as a chore or punishment, it becomes a celebration of what your body is capable of, a way to honor its strength, adaptability, and resilience. One of the most beautiful aspects of physical activity is its versatility. Movement can take countless forms, from structured activities like running, yoga, or strength training, to everyday actions like walking, gardening, or dancing. The key is finding something you enjoy, something that feels sustainable and enriching. Movement doesn't have to happen in a gym or follow a rigid routine. It can be as simple as stretching in your living room, playing with your children, or taking the stairs instead of the elevator. The goal is consistency, not perfection. Regular physical activity also connects you with the world around you. A walk outdoors, for instance, not only gets your body moving, but also immerses you in nature, a proven way to boost mental health and reduce stress. Group activities, like joining a sports team or a fitness class, provide opportunities for social connection. Over time, the cumulative effects of daily physical activity extend far beyond the physical. You start to notice changes in how you carry yourself, how you respond to stress, and how you approach challenges. Movement becomes more than a habit, it becomes a way of life. It teaches you to appreciate the interplay between effort and reward, persistence and progress. You realize that the benefits of exercise aren't just in how you look or even how you feel immediately after, it's in how it transforms your overall approach to life. Daily physical activity is not about achieving perfection or adhering to rigid standards. It's about showing up for yourself each day in whatever way you can and making the conscious choice to move. This simple commitment, repeated over time, becomes a cornerstone of health, resilience, and personal growth, radiating benefits into every aspect of your life. When you make your bed every morning, it might seem like a trivial or purely aesthetic task, but it carries a profound psychological impact. It's an act of discipline, a simple, repetitive action that signals the beginning of your day with structure and order. This small ritual has meaning far beyond the physical tidiness it brings to your room. It is a deliberate choice to exert control over your environment, no matter how small the domain. In that act, you assert yourself as an agent of order in a chaotic world. The human mind thrives on patterns and routines. By engaging in small acts of discipline, you prime your brain for a day of intentional behavior. Making your bed is an act of completion, and completion is deeply satisfying. It taps into a psychological mechanism that rewards the brain for finishing tasks. The ripple effect of completing this one small act is that it sets the stage for a series of other completions throughout the day. You start to carry the momentum into other areas of your life, organizing your schedule, meeting deadlines, and staying focused on goals. It's a single action that cascades into a series of positive behaviors. There's another layer of significance here. Making your bed is an act of responsibility to yourself. You may not have control over the broader circumstances of your life, your job, your relationships, the economy, but you can control your immediate surroundings. When you take ownership of the small things, you reinforce a mindset that you are capable of managing the larger challenges that life throws at you. It's a declaration to yourself that you won't succumb to chaos, no matter how overwhelming it feels. This act also builds a sense of pride. When you come back at the end of the day and see your bed neatly made, it is a tangible reminder that you started the day with intention. It creates a positive feedback loop. You begin to associate discipline and order with emotional reward. Over time, this rewires your brain to value these qualities in other aspects of life, such as your work, your relationships, and even your inner thoughts. Moreover, making your bed isn't just a personal act. It represents the idea of starting small to achieve something greater. Often people are paralyzed by the enormity of the challenges they face. They feel overwhelmed, unsure of where to start, and as a result, they do nothing. The small act of making your bed teaches you that progress begins with a single, manageable step. It's a metaphor for tackling life's challenges. You don't have to solve all your problems at once. You just need to start somewhere. On a deeper level, this habit forces you to confront your attitude toward discipline itself. There will be mornings when you don't feel like making your bed. Perhaps you're tired, stressed, or running late. These moments are crucial because discipline is not about doing what's easy or convenient. It's about doing what's necessary, regardless of how you feel. In choosing to make your bed on those difficult mornings, you strengthen your ability to act in alignment with your goals, even when it's uncomfortable. This is a skill that extends into every aspect of life. What's fascinating is how this small act of discipline can even influence others. When someone walks into a room with a neatly made bed, they sense order and respect. This sends a subtle but powerful message about the kind of person you are. It's a form of nonverbal communication that speaks to your values, your habits, and your mindset. In this way, something as simple as making your bed has the potential to inspire others to bring order to their own lives. Ultimately, making your bed is about much more than the act itself. It's a microcosm of the larger principles of discipline, responsibility, and intentionality. It's proof that even in the smallest of actions, there is profound meaning. By starting with something as simple as this, you set the foundation for a life that is not only organized, but purposeful. It's not just a habit, it's a statement of who you want to be. Journaling is one of the simplest yet most profound practices you can adopt to bring clarity and growth into your life. At its core, journaling is a dialogue with yourself, a space where thoughts, emotions, and ideas can exist freely, unfiltered by the judgments of the outside world. The process of putting pen to paper, or fingers to keyboard, creates a unique connection between your mind and your actions, allowing you to externalize what's internal. It's in this act of externalization that you can begin to truly understand yourself and the world around you. One of the most immediate benefits of journaling is clarity. Life often feels overwhelming because thoughts and emotions are jumbled in our minds, competing for attention. Journaling untangles this mess. When you write, you give form to the abstract, turning fleeting thoughts into tangible words. This process not only helps you articulate what you're feeling, but also allows you to examine it from a new perspective. Problems that once seemed insurmountable become manageable as you dissect them in the written word. Journaling is not about solving everything immediately. It's about creating space to think clearly and prioritize what matters most. Writing daily also fosters self-awareness. Most people go through life reacting to situations without understanding why they respond the way they do. Journaling invites you to pause and reflect on your actions, your choices, and your motivations. You begin to notice patterns, recurring thoughts, fears, or desires that drive your behavior. With this awareness, you gain the power to make intentional changes. For instance, if you notice that you frequently write about feeling overwhelmed, you can explore what's causing that stress and take steps to address it. Another significant aspect of journaling is its ability to foster growth. By documenting your thoughts and experiences, you create a record of where you've been and how far you've come. Over time, you'll notice progress in areas of your life that once felt stagnant. It's like looking at a photograph of yourself from years ago. You see the transformation, both subtle and dramatic. Your sense of progress can be incredibly motivating. It reminds you that even small, consistent efforts to improve can lead to significant change over time. Journaling also helps you set and achieve goals. When you write about your ambitions, you're not just dreaming, you're planning. Putting your goals into words makes them more concrete and gives you a roadmap to follow. Writing about what you want, why you want it, and how you plan to achieve it creates accountability. Each day, you can revisit these goals, track your progress, and adjust your approach as needed. This level of focus and intentionality often leads to more effective action and greater success. Emotionally, journaling can be a powerful tool for processing difficult experiences. Life is filled with challenges, and it's easy to become consumed by negative emotions like anger, sadness, or fear. Writing provides a safe outlet for these feelings, allowing you to release them without judgment. It's a form of self-therapy, a way to confront what's troubling you without the need for external validation or advice. By expressing your emotions in a journal, you often gain insight into their root causes, which can lead to healing and resolution. In addition to its emotional benefits, journaling sparks creativity. The act of writing encourages free thinking and exploration. When you give yourself permission to write without constraints, you often stumble upon new ideas and perspectives. This creative energy can carry over into other areas of your life, inspiring innovation and problem solving. Finally, journaling cultivates gratitude and mindfulness. Taking a few moments each day to write about what you're grateful for shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant. It's a simple but profound way to reframe your perspective, helping you appreciate the small joys that often go unnoticed. This practice fosters a sense of presence and contentment, grounding you in the here and now. In essence, journaling is not just a tool, it's a way of being. It's a commitment to knowing yourself, growing intentionally, and living with purpose. By dedicating a small part of your day to this practice, you create a space where transformation becomes possible, one word at a time.